Ben, we said last week that football's a game of fine margins, and it was another game of fine margins today. It came down to just one goal, but unfortunately it didn't go your way, did it?
Yeah, look, difficult place to come. Obviously, they've done really well this season, so fair play to them. Corner comes in, don't deal with it, goes pretty much straight in off their player. So, yeah, real shame. We start off really poorly. It's difficult because obviously, you're battling the hill here a little bit as well, but they're the conditions. You've got to adjust and you've got to adapt, and good players can. So we didn't quite do that, certainly early on in the game, and we was under the cosh quite a lot in the first half. And then it probably game of two halves, really. Probably more dominant team in the second half without really creating though as well. And that becomes a bit of a common theme. I think we have a lot of the ball up to a point. And again, it's not easy when you've got teams that sit in as well. It's not easy, but at the same time, that's down to us to break them. And we're just missing that little bit of quality, a little bit more spark and guile, if you like, in and around the box. When you've got no Archie O'Brien and you've got no Brian Garzon in your team, and then Ergis is injured as well, it becomes difficult, in terms of that side of the game. But nonetheless, we should be doing better, And the first half wasn't acceptable. Second half was better for sure, but the consistency's got to be we've just got to make teams pay a little bit more. I think they were spent in the second half as well. Physically, I think they're gone. And we've got to really utilise that, but we don't keep the ball well enough. Certainly, like I say, certainly in the final third, where we can encourage fullbacks to bomb on a little bit more and get up the play and back, allow teammates to get past and to make forward runs and to actually help us to penetrate a little bit more. We don't do that because we're a little bit like slapdash. And then our quality lets us down. It becomes a bit of a to-in and throw-in basketball match.
As you said about getting forward, it seemed like a bit of a similar story to Saturday, and that you struggled to threaten the goal.
Yeah, look, I think we're better today. In general play, I thought we were better today, but you're right. Nonetheless, it's still one shot on target, I think, probably, in the whole game. So, again, huff and puff, but actually don't do anything. So, it's helpful, isn't it? You want to walk over there, Mike? Come on.
It was always going to be a tricky game today. Don't want to make excuses, but it looked like a tricky pitch to play on, and it looked like you struggled to maybe play your brand of football.
Yes and no. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was it's not ideal. I get that, but it wasn't terrible. I didn't think it was terrible. I don't blame the pitch. I thought that we've got to be better. If we think we're good footballers, you've got to be able to play on a pitch like that, and play forwards, play on the front foot, but didn't do that. Not brave enough. Not good enough quality. So we have to have a look at ourselves and think, do you know what? Are we really good footballers? We'll just pretend when we're on a 3G, we're good footballers, but we come here today. Do we have the character, the bravery to try and play on it? And when I mean play on it, I'm not talking about rolling across your 6-yard box every 2 minutes. I'm talking about playing forward into people's feet, into runners, with good quality, not making it a fight. And we lack that today.
At this stage in the season, with being relatively safe from relegation, but a bit of a gap now forming to playoffs, it seems like there isn't so much to play for anymore. Do you think some of the players maybe played as if there isn't too much to play for left in the season today?
Well, I won't accept that, because for me, every game's a game. Whether you're first in the league or you're 20th in the league, whatever it is, you want to go and win wherever you are in that system. So for me, I want a team that mirrors that. I want a team that doesn't know when it's beat, doesn't know when there's no clear games. There's no easy games. We go into every game wanting to win, and giving everything for it, because we look for places next year. We look for other people, and people want to keep their places in the team and things like that sort of thing. So, you're always up against something. You're always being judged. So you want to go and be a winner. I wouldn't want that on my character sheet, as an individual. I wouldn't want someone to say to me, you tossed it off, and you didn't try, or it's easy, osy, comfortable. I don't want that at all, because that's a stain on my character. I'm a winner. Whatever the system is, if it's a pre-season friendly, I want to go and win. There's only one way of playing football. You can't go into a game going, I'll give it 7 out of 10 today. So we need to be better.